All right, we have Firefly in the bottom right. In the top left, we have Parting. And all right, so we have a PvP here. A few things about Firefly. He's a pretty strong up and coming player. He has some interesting, somewhat cheesy builds in PvP that I've seen. I haven't seen a ton of Firefly games, but he's pretty strong right now. He is going to Katowice. I am Katowice, right? Which is coming up in February. In case anyone was wondering, because people oftentimes wonder this year, I will not be going to Katowice. But, you know, Firefly has gotten a lot better, and his PvP is pretty dangerous. Obviously, Parting's favored. But we'll see how this goes. If Firefly has something neat, maybe he does. Maybe he has some sort of build up his sleeve. Sorry. Anyways. Okay, so wait. Firefly hasn't started his cybernetics core? The fuck? Why is Parting's cybernetics core like 3 minutes faster? Did he forget it? Did he literally forget his cybernetics core? Because this is StarCraft 2 Protoss. Like, that definitely builds. This isn't StarCraft 1 Terran where it just won't build. Maybe it's actually a build he has where he gets that Nexus fast. I don't know. He is probably going to need a shield battery? Maybe not. Maybe his Stalker's finished just in time. So right now, Parting is going pretty hard. Okay, he opened with 2 Stalkers. He's following with 2 Adepts and a Stargate. So Parting clearly thinks he can get some reasonable damage off here. Firefly throwing down his Robo. Okay. Dude, he gets the first volley. That's fucking sick. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Parting's going to get wrecked, guys. First, we thought he forgot his Cyber. He's like, no, we just make the Cybernetics core late. It baits them into sending Stalkers across the map. Ha 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 ha. And now Firefly, without any doubt, is ahead. He is ahead. Now, will he stay ahead as these harassment units come over? We don't know. All right. So we have the Oracle flying in to the main base here. Gonna get a few probes to start. Okay, Firefly is still ahead. Maybe not for long. Maybe this Oracle really gets a bit more. Well, it gets one more, and that's going to be it for now. He's going to have to let that charge back up a bit. Second coming across the map. He does have his own Nexus up, so kills at this point become more valuable, right? Where it's like, okay, Parting actually takes a worker lead. He does lose that one, unfortunately, so that was probably a little bit overkill. He has a Phoenix on the way. And the Prism did go across the map, so the Phoenix is going to be a great counter to that. Oh, man. Parting actually getting really reasonable damage here with this Oracle. And he does dodge that Phoenix somehow, so that's good. Similar supplies at the moment. But definitely, I think Parting has taken the advantage in this game. All right, so Stalker versus Stalker. Now, obviously, if you have really good micro with this Prism, it's kind of like having a quicker blink. Like an unlimited blink charges, right? So let's see. Let's see. There's only one battery and it's out. Okay, overcharge comes down, but Firefly has a lot of Stalkers there. He almost overpowered it. Not quite, though. And I think now Parting is going to have just enough to hold on. All right, makes a few more, brings them up. Good targeting on some of these hurt ones. Now, Overcharge is not available at the moment, by the way. Picks off that Oracle, which is kind of nice, but he is going to run out of Stalkers here, right? 4 against 5 right now. Maybe you pop those up and try to get away. All right, so he does get away here, and Firefly is making an Immortal. Blink just starting here for Parting. Probably Counter Blink will come out of this, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Like, he could go Charge or something like that. That is a possibility to go Charge Immortal, but I think Blink here is much stronger. So Parting going into Blink, he's going to feel pretty good about that. He is still up 3 workers from before. Did he F2 that Oracle? I don't know. It's a possibility. He might have brought it back to help defend too, though. Like, honestly, at that point, you need everything you can get.
Subscribed.
Hey, Angry Nate for the win. Thank you much, man, for the sub. Appreciate it.
Angry Nateft just resubscribed for 25 months.
Yes, thank you. Oh, we're getting Glaives. Okay, this is a really old build. I almost mentioned it, but I'm like, Artosis, you talk about like old archaic builds too often in these casts. You're like, well, it could be this build from fucking 9 years ago, which is basically when this build is from. You know, well, not quite 9, but you get my drift, right? So, like, Glaives Immortal was a thing when the Adept was new. You know, you go for the Glaives and you can kind of maneuver a lot, and it tanks a lot for the Immortals as well, adds that additional damage. It actually is kind of funny because they can fight. Okay, well, I'm going to pause the donos. This is too much right now. Play that afterwards. And yeah, anyways, you know, that's... It's just, this is a really interesting thing to see here. I really haven't seen this since, like, Legacy of the Void came out, basically. Like, maybe in its first year, this was a build that was used. And, you know, the Adepts were better back then. But there's no reason to say that you can't use something like this, too. The Adepts are going to tank reasonably well. For the Stalkers to get up to actually hit the Immortals, the Adepts will be in range. Right? And you have that potential to shade. Don't know if we'll see that or not. You see Parting right now throwing down Mass Shield Battery. He's a bit nervous about this attack. This is a scary attack coming up. He has that 1 sentry in there for Guardian Shield as well. Bringing that Immortal. So he's got like 3 Immortals plus Glavy boys. No, he's not going to finish that. Is he? Oh my God, he is. That's so crazy. So he tries to trap everything with those Glavers. And the Stalkers blink away, but look at the damage output of these Immortals, man. Parting not ready for a build that's like 8 years old. How crazy. Oh, okay, yeah, and he is going to attack that. This is kind of wonky. He should just keep his army together, honestly. His army together beats everything Parting has. But it won't if he's, like, letting half of his Adepts die up here to this. Like, that's what you have to absolutely not allow to happen. That's a sick force field right there as well. Picks off the Immortal. Big kill there. And Parting does end up getting the Prism. So maybe Parting can end up holding here on 3 base. And I mean, if you hold on 3 base with 50 probes, you're good to go. Yeah, he's going to shade right on top of everything here. This is pretty much how you played this build back then, by the way. You would shade on top of the Stalkers and whatnot and just make it, because the Stalkers try to utilize surface area and like their range to win these battles. And they're not really able to do that as well against Adepts that shade right on top of them. So it looks like Firefly is very likely going to be taking this first game against Parting. What a crazy, crazy game. I absolutely love it. See, Parting is obviously like fantastic without a doubt. He's been doing really well in the Cup since he's come back. I have high hopes for what he can do in GSL this year. But yeah, to see Firefly just come in here with an old build and smash some face is pretty neat. And in fact, it's not even all old. Like, his opener was his own. His opener is something I haven't really seen. GG is called. And Firefly takes game 1. What a sick game. What a sick game.
What? Menace Echo donated $3.33. RT_.
What's up?
RT_.
What's up?
I do not mean to offend you with this TTS, but let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
StarCraft 2 has a larger pool of players and requires more skill. This is why you would probably be a platinum, maybe diamond at most. You? Come in my ass.
I actually believe that Brood War has a higher pool of players. Just FYI. I believe that's the case. No stream delay. That's correct. Well, Mapu does our observing, and he has a stream delay on. Just FYI. Right? So Mapu deals with that delay for us and sends it to us so that I can be here in real time with you guys. Why aren't I the observer? Because I hate observing, and I'd have to be on a 2-minute delay, which ruins the stream. Delays ruin streams. All right, let's do it. Game number 2. We got Firefly in the top left. In the bottom right, we have Parting. All right. Yeah, I don't know what we'll end up seeing, man. I really like how Firefly brings his own stuff. I mean, he's dangerous as hell in this matchup. I want to see some more of his games and other matchups as well. Guys, if we don't have a mod that's in there doing Gamba, let me know and I'll make a new mod. That's fine, WoW Mage. You don't got to worry about it, man. Just because your mod doesn't mean you have to do it.
Pounding her real good. Mario, like the cuckold that he is, was watching beating off his meat super.
No, we're gonna pause that. Okay, who wants mod? Who wants mod? All right, Strike's been around forever. You can be mod Strike. Slardar, what's up, man? Good to see you. I think you actually were mod like a long time ago. All right, so anyways, I'll add more people if we need as well. Anytime that we don't have it, it's like mods kind of like rotate over time. Who's here, who's doing Gamba and stuff. And not every mod likes to do Gamba, that type of thing, which is totally fine. If I mod you, you don't have to do shit anyways. Don't ever feel like you do. But some people like to do the Gamba, so if you like to do Gamba, I modded you. Okay, anyways, what do we have going on here? Adepts on both sides. In fact, 4 Adepts on both sides. That's interesting. And Parting will end up canceling the pylon. So yeah, Adepts on both sides. And I mean, if you're going for these heavy adepts, normally it just turns into like no one can do anything, right? If someone's sitting defensively. Because you'll just either start spamming pylons out to block them going up or shield battery, whatever. Or you just put a shade out just like that. And there's just not much you can do. Damn, killer. And he will get a probe. Oh, no, he won't. No, he will not. Oh, yes, he will. Yes. Oh, my God. I can't believe he got 2. That's crazy. That's wild. So it feels like Firefly outdid Parting there. And Parting going to go ahead and recall. All right, so, well, Parting actually somehow is up a worker here, which is kind of funny. Still, lots of Adepts walking across the map. We have Twilight on both sides, but also a Robo here for Firefly. So we'll see what it is that he's looking to do. Gets in here, going to start killing some probes. Look at that. Dude. Firefly crushing, man. Is Firefly just better than the former world champion Parting? That's the question that we're all asking ourselves right now. Look at this. He's going to kill the Adepts. Oh, my God. And he's fire forcing. Oh, my God. I'm just starting to name everything after Firefly. I'm such a fan. Dude, Firefly is going to 2-0. This game's over. This game's over. Parting's dead. Parting, who's been killing the best players in the world recently in these cups. Getting absolutely slain by Firefly. Craziness. Look at that. Full wall. What are you going to do as Parting? Nothing at all. That's exactly what you're going to do. Someone quick go all in on Parting. You're gonna make a killing if he comes back from this with his half the probe count. Slightly quicker blink though. Nice snipe. Nice snipe by Parting. I like the pick off. I like that he's going to get the Robo before an Immortal's out. I dislike that Firefly didn't do a better job of trying to block that. Dude, someone definitely bet for Parting, and they're probably pretty fucking happy right now because look at this. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Dude, Parting is coming back with a vengeance at the moment. He is killing so much. He is killing so much. Look at the worker count. We're 3 workers apart right now. This is amazing. I am so glad that bet came up late. I am loving watching you guys that bet 250,000 salt on the guy that was dominating. You fucking greedsters. You guys are like trying to abuse like the housing market or some shit. Like, well, he's winning, so I'll just bet everything on him because the Gamba's late, and I'll just make some free salt. Fuck that shit. Look at Parting, man. Fucking Robin Hood of salt over here. Microing his ass off to try to give his fans their salt. Yeah, dude, but the Sheriff of Nottingham with these blue stalkers, he just got more. He just has more. So even though he's being completely out-microed, still retains a bit of that advantage. All right, a couple of Adepts being sent out by Parting. Maybe looking for a little bit of counter harassment during this. Maybe he can hold on. He is way down in Stalkers right now. He does have that battery, right? Ooh! Ooh! That Stalker was dead if he didn't blink there. Sick. You know, if he can slip that in and somehow defend, I think he's just going to die to Firefly's attack. But if his two Adepts, like, hit the main or natural and just, like, wreck the probe count. Oh, dude, that's so many. Firefly has so many Stalkers. You can't hold that. You can't hold it. You have to send to every probe you have and you're still dead. Shit. Dude, Firefly is a killer, man. He is a killer. And there's a full wall at home, so the Adepts are not even going to get in. Good attempt by Parting to come back there in like an unwinnable position. So the rich get richer. Congrats to everyone who was so brave to bet on Firefly there when he was already winning. Okay, so Firefly eliminates Parting 2-0, easy, fucking easy. We are going